Hey everyone, welcome back to Chat and Chat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching LAAPATAA ladies. This is part 2. So if you have not watched part 1, we'll have the playlist in the video description below this video where you can watch all of that. And if you are an early access member, you can watch all 3 parts right now. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, sharing, and like button पर थप्पड़ मारो.
सोच ले या रहेगी कि टेसन ही अच्छा था.
Wow, this lady is a saint. She's very strict, but she is a saint. She takes in someone from the street.
भूख लगा है. आटा पड़ा है, रोटी बना ले.
I love that.
खुद का साथ अकेले खुशी से रहना बहुत मुश्किल होता है फूल. हाँ, पर वो एक बार सीख लिए, फिर कोई तुमको तकलीफ नहीं पहुंचा सकता.
Yeah, that's right.
That is so true. That is one of the hardest lessons to learn.
अच्छा सुन, मोगरा है का गांव का नाम? भौरा बना के रख दी हम सबको.
Bees and all the flowers.
Yeah. That's funny.
Ooh, what did she make?
Thai.
कलाकंद खाओ, लो.
बस 5 रुपये था. ऊका समोसा खा लिए.
1 चम्मच फ्री है, ले लो.
खाकर देखो.
फर्स्ट क्लास. बहुत बढ़िया है.
1 चम्मच और ले लो.
I think she's a little sweet on him in an indirect way.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
हम बाजार जा रहे हैं.
Oh, this is gonna be so good. They're gonna choop chop some.
I love this. I love this. They're like undercover cops.
Yeah. But how stealthy are they actually gonna be?
Not very.
इधर जगह है पूरा इलाका में यहाँ मोबाइल का टावर ऊंचा पकड़ता है.
Oh, okay. इसके दिमाग बहुत तेज है. Every picture someone's in front.
कहाँ बेची है? ये बेची है. बेचना नहीं, जरूरत पड़ा तो लेने आएंगे, समझे?
I love that she's like popping up all over the place.
देखे हो? अभी मैं क्या देखे? अरे घूंघट से तो फुल फेस ढका हुआ है. फेस ढक देना मतलब पहचान ढक देना.
चाय.
Oh,
Case in point. Do you know who this is?
Oh my God, was that saying something or what? Yeah, they could have spent all that time trying to find his wife, but they've just been following the money trail. The inspector.
असल में भी कीड़ा लग गया है. दीपक वैसे ही परेशान है. हम देख लेंगे चाचा जी.
कीड़ा को मारने का और भी बहुत तरीका है.
अरे अब चप्पल लेके एक कीड़ा कहाँ तक मारिएगा?
हम चप्पल का नहीं, हम स्टिकी ट्रैप का बात कर रहे हैं.
Talking about with a sandal, slapping him with a sandal.
Yeah.
तेल के डब्बे का एक तरफ का पतरा साफ करके उसको पीला रंग लगा दो. ये जो कीड़ा है ना, पीला रंग से आकर्षित होता है. खुद ही आके चिपक जाता है.
तुम बहुत कृषि दर्शन देखी हो का?
हमारे बाबूजी का बहुत बड़ा खेती है. शहर से लोग सिखा कर गए थे.
She's like, oh, they're finding out too much about me. Gotta throw them off my trail.
हेलो हेलो हम बबलू बोल रहे हैं. हेलो
Oh boy. Hey, Bablu.
कहाँ से आया?
हमारा है.
तो छुपाया कहाँ था?
छुपाए कहाँ थे?
गद्दे के नीचे था. अम्मा से वही छुपाती है.
Not a good hiding spot then.
ये देखो, इस पे ना एक बहुत बढ़िया खेल है.
Ah, snake.
तुमको रोज थोड़ी देर खेलने देंगे, पर किसी को इसके बारे में बताना नहीं. चलो भागो. भागो भागो।
She's got to get a plan. Well, she must because she bought the bus tickets. So she must be getting out of there soon.
या बनाई है, बबलू के पापा हैं। सरवन कुमार।
She said his name. That was huge.
आपके पास कला कहाँ से आई?
ये तो अपने आप आ जाती है।
अपने आप आ जाती तो सबको आती ना। और देवी माँ कोई फिजूल चीज देगी।
Make her think different about it.
Yeah, well, she's coming in with different ideals, right? And talking to changing mentality.
सर, किसी हेमा त्रिपाठी को 5-5 हजार का 5 गो मनी ऑर्डर भेजिए। सर, हमारा गट फीलिंग कहता है ना, इसका व्यवहार ठीक नहीं है। दबोच लेगा इसको।
कोर्ट में तुम्हारा गट फीलिंग का पतंग बनाकर उड़ाएंगे मजिस्ट्रेट साहब।
Yeah.
This guy is quite the Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah.
kind of.
But he knows. He's like, we need hard evidence.
Yeah.
Proof.
पर बात तो सही है।
तो अब समझा ही ले मन का, चुपचाप पुष्पा के साथ बियाह कर ले।
ये पगला गया है का? शादी ना हुई मजाक हो गया? पूजा मंत्र 7 फेरों का कोनो मतलब है कि नहीं है?
They've already gone through rituals, so.
Right.
साला यहाँ ही भौजी के कारण दारू पिए बैठा है। पता चला कोनो और के साथ टिक्के इमली खावत है।
Yeah, that was too far.
Yep.
Yeah, he went too far.
अरे तुम तो दिल पे ले लिए भाई। हम तो ऐसे ही बड़बड़ा रहे थे।
Wow.
If they were checking the stations, though, she works at a tea stall at a
Yeah,
station.
so which station is it that
Well, it's further down the line. So
okay.
I wonder if they went backwards because maybe they thought she got off earlier instead of later.
Yeah, that's hard. And the fact that the policeman is not helping,
Yeah.
He's in it just for the money and what he...
Because he knows the station, at least that she's at. Is this her goodbye?
I think Grandpa's gonna wake up. Oh no.
Oh, he comes back drunk. That was her chance to escape. Now she might be stuck again.
फूल।
She also probably knows the station she was going to, right? So if she really wants to help, she could tell him the station too. But that would mean she'd give up the whole fraud that she's doing right now.
I'm still not sure what fraud is she doing just yet.
So she wants to escape. She probably knows about her husband's nature because, if he was suspected of burning his wife, then, if I'm not mistaken, then she probably wants to get away. And it was an arranged marriage.
Yeah, she's staying.
I think she really wants to help him now because she realizes that he's better than the guy that she was going to be married to, so she wants to help him.
अरे
Wow. She is really good.
दीदी, हमरे लिए एक तो फोटो बनाओगी?
Yes! Fool!
No.
She can draw a fool's photo, and then they can actually show fool's photo around at the stations.
Well,
like they do at the police, like the sketch artist.
yeah, maybe. Ah, the printer.
Yeah, and then so she can get it mass produced.
सर, ये देखिए।
अबे?
Yep, that might be the proof they needed to catch her.
जय हिंद, हम मूर्ति थाना से मनोहर बोल रहे हैं। फोटो मिल गया, धन्यवाद।
प्रदीप की माताजी आइडेंटिफाई कर ली है।
ठीक, हम खबर करते हैं। इसको कहते हैं सबूत।
Okay, Inspector Saab.
जया
श्रीमती जया देवी शादी के बाद कुल शादी का जेवर लेके दुल्हन फरार। इतना दिन से तुम्हारा घर में कहाँ रह रही थी जानते हो? पुलिस से बचने के लिए।
नहीं, झूठ है ये।
छुपाई थी।
तुम्हारे पास ही फोन था? खुद अपना घर खबर काहे नहीं की? अपना बाबूजी को, पंकज को, कौन
अरे
रिश्तेदार को?
दीपक बाबू, इस कहानी के सारे किरदार काल्पनिक हैं।
It's all coming out now.
पेशेवर चोर है ये।
नहीं, हम कोई चोर वोर नहीं है।
वो कंगन ले जाके उस सोनरवा अग्रवाल को बेची ना रे। वो पैसा मनी ऑर्डर की अपने गैंग मेंबर हेमा त्रिपाठी को की नहीं।
A gang member?
एक के बाद एक नया झूठ, एक के बाद एक नया कहानी कहाँ सबको सुना।
I don't think it's what he's think it is at all.
I think it started off as a mistake, but then she saw an opportunity to get out.
सर, इस चोरी का गहना बरामद हुआ है।
ये हमारा गहना है। दीपक, हमारी बात सुनो, हम कुछ नहीं किए। हमारी पूरी बात तो सुनो एक बार।
I think she's done something else, and it's not what they all think it is, and particularly what he's trying to make it out to be. See, he still hasn't found food.
दरोगा जी, हम एक फूल
कार्रवाई चल रहा है, मिलके बता देंगे।
But now they must know, because if they swapped wives, then Fool
Exactly,
would have gone to
and
the
that
station where she
he
was
should have
headed
already
to.
said that. The inspector is just wanting to milk her for
Yeah.
the jewel and the
it's
gold.
not part of the report.
Right,
so it's
exactly.
gonna stay
So,
out.
yeah, exactly.
दीपू, ये दीपू, ये हम कहाँ सुने रे? वो पुष्पा जी को पुलिस ले गई।
उसका नाम पुष्पा नहीं है, जया है।
फूल चाची को अगवा की है।
अरे भाप, अगवा की होती तो फूल भौजी को ढूंढ काहे रही है? ये देखो।
Yep.
अरे सदर बाजार में कंप्यूटर पे ही भौजी का पोस्टर बनवाई और हमरे पास छपवाई, फिर हर जगह इसको चिपकाने के लिए बोली वो।
मंजू माई, यही लड़की है का?
Yes. हाँ।
फूल कुमारी, मिले तो संपर्क करो।
Goosebumps. It's great because she knows now that he was looking for her, and it wasn't just some.
ये अमरेली कटरिया खड़ी है, वो जाएगी मूर्ति, 10 मिनट में निकलेगी। भेज दें इसको।
All by herself, though.
Yeah,
Again.
but she's grown a lot as a person, but I think it's more her leaving this little life that she started making for herself.
अभी टेसन हमारा दूसरा माइक है।
You know, it's unfortunate that she got lost and whatnot, but actually I think it was a blessing in disguise, because she has found out who she is and was able to grow.
बोलो।
She's not.
हमें शादी नहीं करना है।
Backstory.
हमें खेती बाड़ी के बारे में पढ़ना है। खेती देखेगी तो चूल्हा चौकी कौन करेगा? पति तुम्हारा। भीड़ में जोड़कर भेड़ मत बनाओ हमको अम्मा। देहरादून जाकर कोर्स करना चाहते हैं।
All that talent shouldn't be wasted, especially if she has the drive to go for it.
प्रेम से बात करोगी तो शायद आगे पढ़ने भी देगा, और अगर आगे नहीं पढ़ने दिया तो भाग्य तुम्हारा।
Oh, that is tough.
वो तो शादी के वक्त हमको रिश्तेदार से पता चला कि बच्चा ना होने के कारण प्रदीप की पहली बीबी जलकर मर गई।
Yeah, so she did know his reputation. That would be scary.
हम तो घूंघट ओढ़कर अपनी किस्मत से समझौता कर दिए थे कि फिर ये हमारा हाथ पकड़कर हमको रेलगाड़ी से उतार लिया। अब किस्मत इतना बड़ा इशारा करे और हम वापस मुड़ जाएं।
It started off as a mistake, then open opportunity.
उठ पटांग झूठ गले उतरता है, लेकिन एक सादा सच नहीं बचता है किसी को। हम चुराए हैं तो बस एक वो मौका चुराए अपने लिए जिंदगी से। यहाँ से भी निकल ही रहे थे, पर फिर दीपक को फूल के लिए इतना परेशान देखा तो लगा मदद करनी चाहिए।
She missed her one opportunity to leave.
तभी तो फूल का पोस्टर छापे, ताकि कोई अगर पोस्टर पड़ा हो तो हमारे फोन पे कोई पोस्टर पढ़ के फोन किया होगा। फोन किधर है?
फोन कहाँ है?
Yeah.
12 मिस कॉल।
Oh yeah. 12 times.
पतीला स्टेशन। हाँ हेलो।
कहाँ पता है साहब, फूल मिली।
लगता है पोस्टर काम कर गया। फूल कुमारी है पतीला स्टेशन।
चलो दौड़ो सब।
पतीला स्टेशन, पतीला स्टेशन।
अरे मैडम आप कहाँ?
They're gonna pass each other. Oh. जाने दो यार।
चोर नहीं हो, पति से भागी हो, पति रपट दर्ज किया है, तो केस तो क्लोज करना पड़े। प्रदीप आ रहा, तुमको लेने।
हम नहीं जाएंगे उसके साथ।
She's in a tough position. There's not much she can do.
प्रदीप सिंह पतीला से।
आई बैठी। दुबे।
Oh, don't do this, man.
अब आप ही बताइए, काहे का केस बना है? चोरी का, भागने का या खो जाने का?
खो जाने का।
ठीक।
Oh man, the look in his face. That is terrible, dude.
और पीटी उषा।
Shit.
एकरा में से एक कंगन वो पहले बेच चुकी है।
ये गहना हमारा है। बाबूजी के खून पसीने का है। अम्मा ने खेत बेचे खरीदा है।
कंगन तो फिर से वसूलेंगे तुम्हारी अम्मा से।
Oh God, there has to be a.
अभी हमारा ड्यूटी पूरा नहीं हुआ। मैडम हमको मिली, हम आपको लौटाए, केस खत्म। अब मैडम लौटना नहीं चाहती। ये वो नया और अलग मसला है।
Oh, it's getting real now.
मैडम बालिग है, मन मर्जी की मालिक है। डराना धमकाना ये अपराध है प्रदीप बाबू।
Oh, you are.
फिजिकल अब्यूज और दहेज का केस दर्ज करवा देना, तुरंत आपको हमको अंदर करना पड़ेगा।
He smiled.
आखिरी मौका दे रहे हैं, आपस में सुलह कर लो, नहीं तो जाओ जेल, कोर्ट कचहरी का झंझट पालो, या चुपचाप इस लड़की को यहाँ से जाने दो।
This is intense, man.
अरे सुनो ओ, गहना कहाँ लेते जा रहे हो? वो गहना दे जाओ, नहीं तो चोरी का भी केस लग जाएगा। लाओ।
Oh, he even gets the jewelry back?
और हमारा पैसा?
वो रिश्वत दिए थे का? अरे दुबई थाना में रिश्वत दिया हमको। पकड़ इसको, ठूस अंदर। पकड़ो, चले जेल में।
Get out of here, you. Kamine. He's got a heart, man. He's got a real heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think he also liked the whole thing. It's like, he's probably like, haven't done anything like this in a while. She still wants to give him.
दुबे, ये लड़की बहुत दूर जाएगी।
हाँ सर, देहरादून 800 किलोमीटर के आसपास तो पड़ेगा।
Come on, man.
As he said, you're a little dumb, aren't you?
Yeah.
Earlier.
दिमाग थोड़ा कमजोर है।
ये गाड़ी पतीला जाएगी का?
वो तो कब की निकल गई, ये अमरेली जाती है।
पतीला की अगली ट्रेन कब है?
रात को है 9 बजे।
He's thinking, oh no, she's somewhere.
Yeah.
बस ले ले। हाँ, कुछ करता है, चल।
No, bro.
He heard her.
ओ सजनी रे
I know I've said this before about airports, but train stations too is like that reconnecting.
Mm-hmm.
भाभी मिल गए वाह
फूल घर पहुंच गई घर पहुंच गई
छोटू फूल घर पहुंच गई
Her other family is so happy. Yeah, it's a day to celebrate for sure. Oh, she forgot. But now maybe she thinks it's her duty to keep it safe for her. And it reminds her of...
Mm-hmm.
खुश रहो खेत में फसल लहराएगा तो याद करेंगे तुमको
Maybe when she comes...
कमल ककड़ी का सब्जी और रोटी
Maybe when she becomes an agricultural engineer, she can come back and help them with the farm.
Mm-hmm.
माफ करना सपना देखने का माफी नहीं मांगते
What about the love interest?
Mm-hmm.
अपना घर समझ के आती रहना
Mm-hmm.
हम सबको तुम्हारा इंतजार रहेगा चिट्ठियां लिखते ना खुद ही चले जाओ
Just go in there.
You should jump on the bus with her.
Yeah.
And the courage to do what she had to do too is just...
Yeah.
know, and she didn't waver from it. Like even when the cops got her and everything, she didn't falter. She didn't...
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, I think the inspector saw she was...
Committed.
She was committed. She was smart. She was trying to do the best she could within the system as it's set up and as everyone behaves by. Woo! What a journey that one was.
Yeah, it was
that was a total surprise of a movie for me.
Yeah?
It really was. I really liked it.
Well, I told you, people were really saying that it was a good movie, that it's highly recommended, because the story is so unique. I've never, heard of a story like this. How can we? Because it doesn't...
It wouldn't happen like that in the U.S.
Definitely not. And so I think this is definitely a unique story for India that India can tell that wouldn't even cross the mind. So this is such an original story that it was really well done. The acting was amazing. It was a fun journey. I loved the whole little sleuth thing that the inspector was doing and how we really hated him in the beginning.
And he did this total, you saw that he had a genuine, kind heart down below and
he still liked his kickback.
Oh,
but
don't get me wrong, he's not gonna deal with his own stuff, but he can do other things.
Yeah. Okay, so how many Pani Puri out of 10?
Oh wow, I'm gonna give this one a good 9. It's up there, really up there with all the others that I really love. I almost want to give it a 10.
I am going to give it a 10 actually. So I'm gonna give it a 10, and it's the first that I've given since we started this new system. It's the first I've given it a 10 because for me it hit all the things that I was trying to think of. Hey, what would give a 10 in my book? Mm-hmm. A unique original story is amazing. Great acting, right? And just gets me involved in the story from start to finish. We didn't take any breaks. Usually we'll have some sort of intermission where we'll pause and then we'll come back. I couldn't. There wasn't a single part in this movie where
because
I wanted
it kept moving all the time, and you kept getting all this stuff that you're just I got to see every bit of it.
Yes. I was just in it until she went home because I was like, I'm not moving from this seat until she finds her way home.
Yeah, the other thing that I really liked about this is, and again, I'm learning lots of cultural things that I just don't know. And I find them fascinating, complex, sometimes counter to my own thinking. And so that's great. I love that. And so it really made it more also a journey for me to learn about other culture and people's thinking. And even in they had their own journeys about their thinking as well, and their beliefs and things that they say to one another that are expressions, like the whole thing about the jewelry. Give me your jewelry. Because you don't want to go to the cops.
Right.
So
yeah, because then they'll think you're rich. Like if they see the jewelry, the watch, right? They say take off the
all
watch
that
and
sort
all
of
that
stuff.
stuff.
I'm like, wow, okay, wouldn't have thought that.
There is a big difference between, I mean, even in India, like city mentality versus village mentality. And the way of life and the situations that you're in. I mean, they did say this is 2001, so it's a little bit of a rewind, but the city way of life is a little bit different, maybe a little bit more modern way of thinking, whereas village life is more traditional, like not taking your husband's name, not saying your husband's name. So you'll see that, whereas like, I think in other areas, it's like, no, like I'm going to use his name, like he's got interesting differences there. Yeah, it was interesting to watch, and it kind of is like how watching Panchayat is, right? Because then it's like, hey, there's all these things about the village that we didn't know about, and learning about them is kind of a journey. And since starting Panchayat, we have learned a lot about village life and village government and administration. And man, it's such a good movie. How could I not give it a 10? I mean, just even all of these little symbolisms all over around, and then how they swapped. And I love the idea that the two women could not have been more different.
Yes.
One would have went into that family completely perfectly happy and just said, this is how I was raised, and yes, this is everything I expected. I'm here to cook, I'm here to do this and this, whereas the other girl, Jaya, she was like the opposite, and she's like, no, I'm gonna be independent, I want to learn, I want to get a job, I'm gonna do this, so I love that. And as you said, the journey that both women went on was amazing. And I loved that moment where Jaya was faced with, do I stay and help him or do I leave? But when he uttered Pool's name as he was going to bed, she realized that he is not like the other men, that he actually will love her and treat her right. And I think when that clicked in her mind, she was like, oh man, I gotta help this dude. I loved it, and it gave me goosebumps and everything when the poster came in and she found out that he was looking for her the whole time. And it was really good. Gave me the feels, gave me all the feels. I loved it. This is something that I could easily watch multiple times. So let us know in the comments what you guys thought. I love to hear it. I love to hear all the details. I know there's a lot of our subscribers that always give us this interesting detail and background info that we don't really know about. So I love reading those in the comments. अगर आप तक नहीं किया, subscribe करो, share करो, like button पर थप्पड़ मारो.